Dion needs 50 grams of sugar to make 15 biscuits. She also needs 3 times as much flour as sugar and 2 times as much butter as sugar. Dion is going to make 60 biscuits. Work out the amount of flour she needs. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is figure out how much flour and butter she needs just for this 15 biscuit recipe. So we know that she needs 50 grams of sugar, but it says she also needs 3 times as much flour as sugar. So if it's 3 times as much flour as sugar, I'm going to do that sugar amount and multiply it by 3. And that gives me 150 grams of flour. Okay, 2 times as much butter as sugar. So I'm going to take that 50 grams of sugar and multiply it by 2 to give me 100 grams. So this is flour, F for flour, and this is butter, B for butter. However, Dion is making 60 biscuits. How much flour does she need? Okay, well, you need to think about how I'm going to get from this number, 15, because I've got a recipe for 15 and I need to get to a recipe for 60. So you need to think about how many 15s are in 60. And 4 15s make 60. So you've got your 15 biscuit recipe and you need to multiply it by 4 to get to 60. So we need 4 lots of this 15 biscuit recipe to make our 60 biscuit recipe, which is what we need here. And then we need to think about how much flour she needs. Well, we're going to go back to this amount of flour, which was for the 15 biscuit recipe. And we're going to multiply it by 4 because we've just seen that we need to multiply the 15 biscuit recipe by 4 to get to the 60 biscuit recipe. So I'm going to take that flour value up here and multiply it by 4. Quick calculation, 150 multiplied by 4. Anything times 0 is 0, so 4 times 0 is 0. 5 times 4 is 20. And 1 times 4 is 4 plus 2 is 6. So she needs 600 grams of flour for a 60 biscuit recipe. Next section, Dion has to buy all the butter she needs to make 60 biscuits. She buys the butter in 250 gram packs. How many packs of butter does Dion need to buy? So we're going to go back to our values up here, and we know that for a 15 biscuit recipe, she needs 100 grams of butter, but for a 60 biscuit recipe, we need to multiply that by 4, which gives us 400 grams. So she needs 400 grams of butter. She needs 400 grams of butter. But the butter only comes in 250 gram packs. So that's 1 pack of butter. She needs 400, so she clearly needs to buy another one. And then is that enough? Well, 250 and 250 make 500 grams of butter. So yes, 2 packs is going to be enough. So the answer is 2 packs. Well done.